From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Just about ready to roll. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Strike 2. Inside, almost got him.
Ball.
2-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's the Pirates lineup now. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Just getting started here in Toronto. Top of the zone for a called strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. In the air, left field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
that's outside.
Ball 1.
Aye.
On the ground. Jimenez throw to first. And that ends the inning. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for the Pirates, Mitch Keller. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
George Springer leading things off. It takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Oh, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
That's outside.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one. The 1-0. And that's a fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Third baseman,
Digging in, Kazuma Okamoto. He's been a great free agent side.
Ball, that's down. That's a ball.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 2-2. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air to left center. Cruz on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate.
Hey!
Bounced up the middle. And quickly one away in the 2nd.
Batting 5th, shortstop, Connor Griffin.
Stepping in, Connor Griffin. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Ball, that's high.
No score here in the 2nd. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Jostinson Garcia.
2 down, bases empty. Jostinson Garcia, the next Pirate to hit.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinango.
Yohendrick Pinango.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That ball's foul.
Foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
96, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Hey!
And the 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. And that one is lifted in the air. Valdez settles underneath it. 2 away.
Batting 7, right fielder, Jesus.
So up next, Jesus Sanchez.
With an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that one hammered. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. So they make short work of them there. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back now in Toronto. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez.
Ball 1.
And the sweeper catches the plate. That catches the corner. High fly ball right field. Sanchez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
Batting 8, right fielder, number 85.
Up next for the Pirates, Esmeralyn Valdez.
Hey!
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Stays alive.
Ball 1.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Center fielder, Jake Mangum.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Left field. And
That
he
ball's
can't
foul.
quite get there. It's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere,
Ball.
then you got a chance.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Jays, Brandon Valenzuela. That one drilled left field, and foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Man at first, one away. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. There's one. Double play.
Out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, no score. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. That misses. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
That's ball 2.
And the 2-2. Fan lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Lau at the plate went down on strikes his first time through.
Aye!
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high chopper. Guerrero takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Fires over to Guerrero, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom 4, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff.
That's inside.
He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Check swing, he went. That's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder,
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Bounced up the middle. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Fly to left his first time. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Struck him out looking.
for the Blue Jays, left fielder,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Go ahead, run on base. Yohendrick Pinungo will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that will drop foul. Popped up. Griffin has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Into center. Varsho after it. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Up next for the Pirates,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Griffin. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Check swing called strike. And that's strike one. That one drifts inside. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Out towards right center field. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Garcia in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. Popped out to left his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Now the 0-1. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Go ahead run on base. Brandon Valenzuela next up for the Blue Jays. Fair ball. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball for a strike. 2 on, 1 out. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just
up the middle. Griffin tosses to first. Got him, but they played the go-ahead run. And the batter is George Springer.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run blast, and they add on. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. There's the strike. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's now 3-0. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. At the plate, Andy Rodriguez.
Catcher, Andy Rodriguez.
Rodriguez measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, left field. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it, maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Esmeralyn Valdez.
Hey!
You'll one.
Ball, that's just out.
Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Mangum at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The Pirates yet to pick up a hit here.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And that's downstairs. 3-2 now. He goes down looking. So he's perfect through 6. You're dialed into the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Benoit.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Evan Sisk, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now.
That's
really
a ball.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, look at the stop to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Now at the plate, Kazuma Okamoto.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Yohendrick Pinungo digs in now. Just missed. And the 1-0.
Ball, that's too high. Aye!
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That one the other way. And foul ball. This one chopped up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement, 1 for 2. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Can't catch up to it. It's down in the gap. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend with the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez.
Hey!
Man on second, 2 down.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one ripped, and that's a base hit headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brandon Bidwell out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the mound now for the Pirates, Evan Sisk. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the Toronto catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. The switch hitter batting right. The 0-1.
Ball.
Sanchez off of first. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Dives, and he can't hang on. Flips it. They get the out, and that'll do it. Base 5, and the Pirates nothing. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Action in the pen down there. Chase Lee appears to be getting loose. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one almost got him. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Line drive and foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Brandon Lau, having a lot more success on the road this season. swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Hit in the air, left field. And that is that. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. Back after this on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch in the dirt.
Damn.
And the count 2-1. Fouled off left side. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle.
Ball, that's
Bottom
down.
line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year.
Well, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line, he's the guy they want at the plate.
The 2-1.
Ball inside.
Jimenez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he swings through that one. And ball 4
outside.
to a board.
Ball 4.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Evan Sisk will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Pirates
Pittsburgh,
with a new arm on the mound,
number 9,
Yohan Ramirez.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
First and second, no outs. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 1 for 3. That one ripped, but foul. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball, that's out.
That missed inside. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 aboard with 1 out. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
0-1 down.
That's out.
Two on, 1 out. In the air, right field. Valdez under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. He's already homered in this game. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 8th. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Nope, outside.
Slow ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Cease with the strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Griffin, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The Buccos still looking for their first hit in this one. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And
That's
now
ball
the count
two.
is even. On the ground to first, makes the sliding stop onto the pitcher,
No,
and
he's
he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boog. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Cease done for the afternoon. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Chase Lee gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next is the Pirates DH, Jostinson Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So that does it, but not before they find a way to spoil the perfect game. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 8th. Yohendrick Pinungo getting ready to hit.
Aye.
Just
Outside, that's
missed
the ball.
with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Ball, that's in.
That's
That's
a little
ball
high.
3.
Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are
What do you
trying to
got?
tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Quick move to first, and he
Safe.
dives back in safely. Clement,
Ball, that's
next
out.
to hit, takes outside.
Hey.
The 1-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder.
So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Way inside, gets away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher.
So they turn things over to the righty, Justin Lawrence.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And next for Toronto, Brandon Valenzuela. In there at the knees for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Got it. That ends the frame. 1 left for Toronto as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. First offering way inside, almost got him. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder,
Solid double
number
down the
85.
line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Esmeralyn Valdez will hit next. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swings through him for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum. That just misses. Ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. Guerrero steps on the bag, and the Pirates with only 1 out left.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chase Lee departs, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. So it's their last chance in this one. Now a chance for O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit.